It's March 7th, 2020, and in the beginning of the year, I did two recap videos. One was a recap of 2019, and the other was a recap of the past decade. And both these recap videos were based on my daily snaps. The Daily Snap is a project I began in 2010, where I had to take at least one photo a day. It could be of anything, and I could take it with anything that I had, like either a DSLR, eventually a mirrorless camera, a point and shoot camera, or even a camera phone, even someone else's phone. But the main premise is I had to take the photo, and it had to be that day. So I did that for 10 years straight. And in the beginning of this year, I started, doing a couple months of it as well. So in this video, I wanted to kind of give you a history of how it began, how my experience of doing it for 10 plus years was, and then kind of an update on where it is today. So the Daily Snap began in 2010, as I said, and it was year two of me saying I wanted to do a photo project, one photo project a year. So in 2009, I did something called an HDR photo book. HDR stands for High Dynamic Range. So it's a certain category of photos there. And then in 2010, I said, well, I'm going to do this Daily Snap with the premises that I, said, where I had to take it that day and with any camera. Partly the reason why I wanted to do it was I kind of wanted to force myself to practice more taking photos. And I was really more into the craft of doing better composition, or just even forcing myself to take different types of photos. And what began in 2010 and I completed it, I said, well, let me just continue in 2011. And then after 2012, 2013, I was like, I think I can get a hang of this. So, but I realized in the past couple of years, it was getting harder and harder for me to do it. Even like camera phones are so easy now to take photos, but just the mere fact of taking one photo every day for 10 years, it kind of exhausts me to think about of how I was able to accomplish that. There are some days where it would be like 11:30 p.m. and I'm like, shoot, I need to take a photo. And after a while, it became a little bit of a chore for me. So anyway, this brings me to the present. The other day, I texted my wife and I said, well, I've made a decision. I am stopping taking daily snaps. And I had already missed like 1 or 2 days in like February, I think it was. So today I'm announcing officially to everyone that I've stopped doing daily snaps. And so it doesn't mean I'm going to stop taking photos. It just means that I'm not obligated or not forcing myself to take a photo every day. So at some point, maybe I'll come back to it. Maybe I'll do some kind of photo challenge, take a certain type of photo every day or every week. But for now, 2020, there's a lot of things going on, but I want to continue to do more of these videos and do more review videos. Part of the past 10 years of daily snaps from 2010 to the end of 2019, my thought was I was going to create a book for each year. And I actually did it for the first 4 years. And so I have the next 6 years still to do. So hopefully I can get that done. I'm going to give myself a deadline by the end of next year to complete the rest of the 6. And that's kind of ambitious. So we'll see. But anyway, the first 4-year books I have in my, in the dining room there. But anyway, I liked how they turned out. So hopefully after I complete them all, I can show you this volume of 10 years of daily snaps. And so they're kind of like coffee table books. But I've really enjoyed doing the books. It just takes a long time to do the the caption and get the photos just perfectly centered in the book itself. Anyway, that's an update on my daily snap. It's really an announcement to tell you that there are no more daily snaps, at least not officially. So maybe in the future, but yeah, it was a good run of 10 years, and it was a very exhausting run. Even just to take one picture a day, it was just very exhausting. But anyway, more projects to come. Again, I said in the last video, I have more review videos that I have lined up, and I'm going to do more of these update videos. So anyway, until the next one, thanks for watching.